First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touched back, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Another run here for Robinson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The left side into the hands of Olave. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Falcons' 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8. They'll go again with Robinson. Robinson, a first down and more. That's 17 yards, and that's a first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain. Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
A wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught, and he will go all the way. Ray McCloud, touchdown Atlanta. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he's taken down on what should be the final. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
This one on target to Olave. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A give up the middle with Kamara. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll go again here with Kamara. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throw right side to Olave. And he's in! Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Jamal Agnew now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended, Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a designed run. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. The Saints have got it. Into space. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Agnew on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Robinson, a first down and more. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's going to take this all the way home. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
In motion is Hill. Back to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken. Saints going to use their second timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
at the 41-yard
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This will be a 46-yard attempt. York's kick is good. And the Saints going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A give running right with Kamara. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. Gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the 1st down. It's a gain of 10, and they'll get a fresh set of downs. To the air now on 1st and 10. That one into the hands of Hill. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
Off the RPO, that's going to be caught by Cooks. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 47-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Shaheed in motion. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got his man. That's Olave. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for another Saints. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And that will lead to a second down. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Saints are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Olave is the motion man. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. This pass right side taken in by Cooks. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw yet again. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there... Now a 3rd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He runs with it. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one. From out of the gun, he'll throw. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
That's good. For the Saints. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll look to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he will get into the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
York now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Agnew on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 33-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Falcons.
From the gun, it's Penix. To the left side in the hands of London. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Falcons 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. That'll be caught by McLeod. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
A gain of 12.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Penix going to throw again. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to...
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Coop for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Now Kamara. Give them 14 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this...
That is caught by the tight end. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Saints. Now it's York for the PAT. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That's complete to McLeod. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts, and it's going to lead to 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. That's going to be intercepted. It's the rookie, Kool-Aid McKinstry. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds. On 1st down, it's Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll get this to McLeod. And that'll get him some space. He's out of bounds up past the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. From the gun, here is Penix. And this will be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. To throw again, it's Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. They get 24 on that one. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. Throwing again, it's Penix. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. On is Coop for the point after. His kick is good. And the Falcons are able to cut into the deficit. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. Now the Falcons will use their third and final timeout. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. So this one, a win for the Saints. They get